Hi, I'm Chuck Carringer. The topic of this leadership nugget is talent management. This is the fourth video in a series of 6 essential elements of team and organizational leadership, which I refer to as the science of leadership. Last week's video was on execution. The 2 previous were vision and strategy. All of the leadership nugget videos are available on our website, chuckcarringer.com. For our purposes, let's define talent management as maximizing our human resources, our human capabilities, the people that make up our teams and organizations. Talent management is an essential leadership function. The decisions we make with regard to who we'll add to our teams, how we'll develop the people in our organizations, and who we will transition off of our teams are so crucial to the success of our organization. I'd like to examine 4 aspects of talent management at a high level for this video, and in future videos, I'll look more deeply into each area. First is selection. Let's make sure that we have a very clear posting and picture of what we're looking for in that particular role. Clarity around the job responsibilities, the accountabilities, its authorities, the essential skills related to that position. When it comes to recruiting, I'm certain you have a formal process, but let's not forget to ask the highest performers on our team and in our organization who they might know and recommend for the role. With regard to the interview process, my observation is that multiple interviews involving a variety of people throughout the organization, including peers of the position that we're going to hire, involving behavioral questions, and when possible, a demonstration, seem to yield the best results. Let's not forget that if we're hiring a leadership role, the stakes are even higher because leaders impact not only the outcomes and the performance of the organization, but they impact the experience of everyone that they lead. The second aspect is support for success. Once we hire this person, let's take a good look at our onboarding process. Let's make sure in the first 30, 60, 90 days that this new employee has lots of support for success. In fact, I would recommend that the manager of this new employee at the 30-day mark, 60 and 90-day marks, sit and have a bit of a conversation around not only their view of that new employee's performance and how they're picking up on things, but listening closely to how it's going for the employee. Number 2 was support for success. Number 3, create a culture of coaching. Let's train our frontline supervisors, our managers, to become coaching leaders, to learn how to bring out the best in the people they lead, to how to develop others, how to coach the people that they're given responsibility for. This would include learning how to provide frequent and effective feedback and the elements around feedback that allow this employee, all of the employees, to grow in their capabilities, to build skills and function and perform at a higher level. Number 4, performance management. There's so much that could be said here, but at a high level, I recommend at least 4 conversations focused on the employee's performance each year. Obviously, a year-end formal conversation and a mid-year formal conversation. But the other 2 quarters, I would recommend a semi-formal conversation. That in these conversations between the manager and the employee, that we're obviously acknowledging strong performance, that we're discussing areas that there's the opportunity for improvement. If there's an underperformance issue, we're going to need more conversations and probably of a different variety, even than the 4 I've outlined. Let's make sure in our performance conversations that we're alluding to the employee's individual improvement objectives, the skills that they had already identified as they wanted to focus on improving, whether they're of a technical variety or of a soft skill or leadership variety. Performance management is an essential aspect of talent management. Gallup points out that performance management is one of the ways that we increase employee engagement. Next week's video will focus on future talent management as we look at how we identify and develop future leaders in our organization. Thanks for watching this Leadership Nugget.